Shiva Shambho Shankar Namah Shivaya.
Shambho Shiva Shambho Shiva Shambho Shankar Namah Shivaya.
Shambho Shiva Shambho Shiva Shambho Shankar Namah Shivaya.
Shambho Shiva Shambho Shiva Shambho Shankar Namah Shivaya.
Samba Sada Shiva 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 Namah Shivaya.
Kailasavasa Namah Shivaya.
Kailasavasa.
Namaste. We begin our meditation tonight. You chant some mantras to help to create a nice positive mood in your body, mind, and in yourself. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gum Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Gum Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Aim Saraswatiye Namaha. Om Aim Saraswatiye Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Sit up straight. Make the spine, neck and head in one vertical straight line. Relax the body. Take a few deep yogic breaths. Inhale fully, abdomen, chest, shoulders. Exhale, relax the shoulders, chest, abdomen. It's called a full yogic breath. In your inhalation, fully entire lungs, abdomen, chest, shoulders. And exhale slowly, continuously, relaxing the shoulders, chest, abdomen. Try to make your exhalation twice as long as the inhalation. Keeping your attention on the breathing. Now let the breath flow normally in and out. And consciously withdraw the mind from all thoughts and distractions and focus the mind at the point between the eyebrows. This point is referred to as the Ajna Chakram, third eye. It is the seat of consciousness. Every time you become aware that your mind has moved away, bring it back to this point of focus. Train your mind to rest at that point. In time with practice, we become aware of a throbbing, pulsating sensation at that point. Sometimes the pulsation may appear as light, white, brilliant light, purple, blue. Doesn't really matter. Whatever the experience is, keep your attention on it. Don't allow the mind to wander. And to assist in this process of developing one-pointed focus and concentration, which is what yoga is about, you can use a mantra. If you don't have a mantra, simply mentally, continuously repeat Om. Om. Om is a word, the beginning of all creation. This whole universe started with vibration. And you continue the same simple practice, keeping your attention at the third eye, mentally, continuously repeating the mantra. Eventually it will take you into the state of deep relaxation, then into meditation, then into the transcendental state. Transcendental means that you're transcending all the limitations of body, senses, mind, intellect, and ego. To wake up into a fourth state, it is also referred to as Turiya. Turiya means the fourth. Samadhi, Nirvana. These are all different ways of trying to express that fourth dimension that you will wake up in. And in that state you'll realize or experience that you are divine. You are the spirit, the soul, the Atman that is immortal. The practices and the process that takes you to that state of enlightenment is called yoga. So you continue silently, keeping your mind focused on the point between the eyebrows, mentally, continuously repeat the mantra. For yourself, you could continue this meditation for as long as you want. Right now, we will continue it with chanting. Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Pahi Mam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Pahi Mam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Raksha Mam. Jaya Ganesha, Pahi Mam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Pahi Mam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Raksha Mam. Sharavana Bhava, Sharavana Bhava, Sharavana Bhava, Pahi Mam. Subramanya, 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 Raksha Mam. Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Pahi Mam. Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Raksha Mam. Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Pahi Mam. Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Raksha Mam. Jaya Guru Shiva Guru Hari Guru Ram. Jagat Guru Param Guru Sadguru Sham. Om Adi Guru Advaita Guru Ananda Guru Om. Chid Guru Chidgana Guru Chidmaya Guru Om. Om Adi Guru Advaita Guru Ananda Guru Om. Chit Guru Chidgana Guru Chidmaya Guru Om. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Shivanandaya, Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram, Shri Ram, Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Sare Gama Padhani Sa, Sa Ni Dha Pa Ma Ga Re Sa, Ga Re Ga Sa Re Ni Sa, Dha Ni Sa Re Ga Re Ga Sa Re Ni Sa. Sare Gama Padhani Sa, Sa Ni Dha Pa Ma Ga Re Sa, Ga Re Ga Sa Re Ni Sa, Dha Ni Sa Re Ga Re Ga Sa Re Ni Sa. To the scale of the raga, it's Raga Bhairavi, and the bhajan and the chant they'll do, it's in that raga. The bhajan, the gist of the meaning is that, O mind, reflect on the joy that comes from chanting the name of God. Bhajore man Ram naam sudhai, Ram naam sudhai, Bhajore man Ram naam sudhai, Ram naam Bhajore man Ram naam sudhai, Ram naam राम नाम को लेते मुख से नाम को लेते मुख से भवसागर तर जाए। राम नाम जप ले मन मूरख, बनत बनत बन जाए। राम नाम जोरे मन राम नाम के तारन कर गई दासी मीराबाई। राम नाम के तारन कर गई दासी मीराबाई। गन का गीज अजामिल तारे तारे राम नाम जोरे मन राम नाम झूठे बैरन देशवरी के भर गई कौन आई। झूठे बैरन देशवरी के भर गई कौन आई। मीठे समझ की प्रभु नहीं खाए, प्रेम की थी अधिकारी। राम नाम जोरे मन राम नाम Ramo, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ramo. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Jai Namaste. Namaste means my soul bows to your soul. It's a very enlightened and cultured way to greet someone. Namaste. It doesn't mean that you must not stay. It's a joke, okay? But it is true. Nice way to greet someone instead of hello, telling the person to go to hell. Joke means you should laugh, smile. Most people come to yoga or becoming interested in it because of health reasons. I myself, at the age of 22, I was what you would call a medicated incurable. Growing up in the West, you have your faith in doctors, you're conditioned to feel that you're supposed to have a doctor, you're supposed to have insurance, and then your health is assured. So I follow that. Culture or conditioning. By the time I was 22, they classified me as a medicated incurable, meaning all the time on medication. My experience was drain of energy, pray for the day to finish, not attributing any of that to the medication that I had to take. No matter how simple the problem is, ask the doctor, do I have to take this medication all my life? Yes. The moment I got introduced to yoga, I knew it was the truth. It triggered something in me. I started to practice faithfully, diligently, regularly. In a short time, I was able to free myself from medication. I practiced diligently for 8 years, got back my health, youthfulness. By the time I reached 30, I was ready for higher knowledge. I renounced the world, you could say I renounced it, meaning that I've had enough of it. I was able to work, save up enough money to feel economically independent. By then I had 4 kids. My wife, my mother-in-law lived with me also. That is when I met my guru. It was a Yoga Teachers Congress in the Bahamas at the Shivananda Ashram. My guru, I knew he was my guru. And nothing else mattered to me. He said, come, Hariji, come. Whatever I could sell and liquidate in 1 week, I did. Whatever I could, I just leave it. I was working for more money I ever dreamed I would work for. I couldn't get higher in my company. The owner was the president, the vice president was his brother-in-law, then myself in seniority. Anyhow, I entered the ashram. My guru invited me, Swami Vishnudevanandaji, very kind, generous person. All he wanted to do was to expose as many people as possible to the science and knowledge of yoga. My other guru was Swami Nada Brahmanandaji. He was a master of Nada Yoga. Both of them were disciples of Shivananda. So for 7 years, I immersed myself in the deeper aspects of yoga, and mainly Nada Yoga. After 7 years, my guru, Swami Nada Brahmanandaji, encouraged me to open my own ashram. He said, Hariji, I will come and stay with you for 3-4 months of the year during the winter. This is what I did. God opened the door for me. I call it Shivananda Yoga. Shortly after, I received a letter from the attorney that I couldn't use the word Shivananda. Why? It's copyrighted. I couldn't understand that. All I wanted to do was to disseminate the knowledge of the great master Shivananda and his disciples, Swami Vishnudevanandaji and Swami Nada Brahmanandaji. I wanted to object. I did object, but I wanted to pursue my objection. That how can somebody copyright the name Shivananda? It's just like somebody copyright the name of Jesus, and you can't use the word Jesus anymore. It so happened that at that time, a Swami Kartikeyan, he used to come every year. I used to arrange programs for him in Fort Lauderdale. And he was there at the same time. And I presented this problem to him. He said, Hariji, Yogi Hari, don't worry. You are practicing and teaching Sampoorna Yoga. So why not call it Sampoorna Yoga? Sampoorna means complete, full. That made sense to me. So from then on, I started to call my teaching and practice Sampoorna Yoga. What it is an intelligent integration of the 6 main systems of yoga. Hatha Yoga, Raja Yoga, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and Nada Yoga. And I found that intelligent integration of these 6 main systems accelerate the process of refinement and purification of the body, senses, mind, and so on. I used to publish a magazine also, yoga journal for health and peace of mind. I received a letter from the yoga journal attorney that I can't use not just that name, but I couldn't use the font. It resembles yoga journal font. Okay? So eventually I saw a person from India, in Goa or somewhere there, they have an ashram, and they call it, they're teaching Sampoorna Yoga. Where did they get it from? I wrote a book, Sampoorna Yoga. This was published in 2002, Sampoorna Yoga. I created videos, yoga classes, calling it Sampoorna Yoga. So, because I didn't want somebody to object for me to use the name Sampoorna Yoga, I had it copyrighted many years ago. So, I don't know. What are the implications of somebody taking your name, using it? Anyhow, Sampoorna Yoga, the way I teach it and practice it, Hatha Yoga. Everybody should be interested in good health. So in the beginning, Hatha Yoga is very, very effective in gaining and maintaining good health. But it's not just exercise. My Guru, Swami Vishnudevanandaji, used to call it the 5 propers. Proper exercise, proper breathing, proper relaxation, proper diet, positive thinking. So when people talk about yoga, mostly they're only referring to yoga asana practice. They give it so many names, Ashtanga Yoga, Bikram Yoga, this yoga, that yoga, Shivananda Yoga, and so on. But mostly what they're referring to is how you're practicing or conducting asana practice. But yoga is infinitely more than that, man. This is just the surface of the teaching and practice. Proper exercise, proper breathing, proper relaxation, proper diet, positive thinking, and meditation. Why we say proper exercise? People are exercising all the time. You're walking, you're jogging, you're running, swimming, whatever. But most of these exercises develop stress and tension in the body, different parts of it. It's good, you can do it, but do some yoga after, asana practice, stretching and so on. It releases the tension. As you regain good health, You can continue the practice of Hatha Yoga to enlightenment. It's a step-by-step, systematic practice that will take you to enlightenment. Along with all of that, you could practice Raja Yoga, mind, everything in this world, everything that you achieve, nothing but mind. And you can learn about the mind, learn how to control it, how to harness the power of the mind for whatever you want, but in the context of yoga, to help you to reach higher and higher awareness of who you are, that you are divine. So the study of the mind and learn how to control it, we call it Raja Yoga. The word Raja means king, but it doesn't mean that only king practices this yoga. It means that if you gain control of your mind, you are a real Raja, a real king. If you don't have control of your mind, the mind is controlling you, then you're a slave to the mind. So Raja Yoga. Karma Yoga. Karma means action. Simply, that's all it means. But your action can be good, it can be bad, it can be mixed. And the result will be according to how you do your action. Jesus very simply put it, whatever you sow, you shall reap. You cannot want to sow corn and reap wheat. So simple. And most people, they want to sow bad and get good. So since you are acting 24 hours a day, even when your sleeping action is taking place, why not get even elementary understanding of what this means? How can I channel my energy, the action that is taking place and what I'm consciously doing? How can I do it in a way that can elevate me, make me a better person? Very simply put, how do I act in this world in a way that is freeing me from greed and selfishness, which leads to hatred, jealousy, envy, and so on? And this is how people are enslaving themselves, creating bondage, and they don't realize it. It is their own action that is performed without proper understanding and knowledge. So the study of this science, Karma Yoga, where your karma becomes yoga, is very, very important. Then we have Bhakti Yoga, the yoga of love and devotion for God. We are all emotional beings. But most times we are expressing just lower emotions. For lust and greed and jealousy and envy, it leads to a lot of fear and so on. We also are capable of harnessing or acting or living guided by their higher emotions of love, compassion, mercy, generosity, patience, forgiveness, and so on. In that, there is no suffering. Once you're immersed in the lower nature, it does not create so much of problems in your life. It creates so much agitation in the mind. We have Jnana Yoga, the yoga of right inquiry. Who am I? What am I? Where did I come from? What's my goal and purpose in life? Why am I here as a human being? What happens after death? These are simple, basic questions people should contemplate, man, should ask. Or else you're just drifting through life. Like a boat in the ocean without any real destination, or rather, you're at the mercy of the elements. And that's how most people live their life, just following the trends, follow the friends, and so. As a human being, you should act consciously, live your life consciously, to know what is good, what is bad, what is right, what is wrong, and to develop that strength of mind that can help you to let go of what is not good for you, what is not uplifting, and to adhere to that which is helpful, which will elevate you. Right discrimination. That comes from right association. If you don't have right association, then you're just following whatever the trend is. Right association will help you to have right discrimination, and so. The other aspect, which we call Nada Yoga, which doesn't mean nothing yoga. Nada means a divine vibration. In the Bible it's stated very clearly. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, and the Word became manifest. Very logically, telling you that this whole universe is nothing but a manifestation of the divine. The Vedas is expressed the same way, that Brahman, the one without a second, manifests as his universe as vibration. And that aspect of Brahman that manifests as vibration, as his universe, is called Nada Brahman. Brahman as vibration, God as vibration. This is why you find, man, that in every atom of creation, from the tiniest atom to the mightiest galaxies, everything is a perpetual state of vibration, of motion. So, the ancient rishis were able to understand this and to harness this gift, this truth, or this law that is available to us, to use the knowledge that is given to us to help you to reach that state of transcendence and enlightenment. I was blessed, I was fortunate to live with my Guru, Nada Yoga Guru, for 7 years and continue to study with him and practice until he passed away. Study with him for 15 years. This is why you find in my teaching, whether it is Hatha Yoga, Raja Yoga, Karma Yoga, whatever, this foundation of Nada Yoga pervades it, meaning rhythm, balance, and so on. So, Nada Yoga, sound, vibration, immediately people are influenced by it. If you take some utensils, throw it there, it becomes noise, isn't it? You want to stay away from noise. Immediately it affects you, influences you. In the form of music, right away also, you listen to sad music, you feel sad right away. You recall all the sadness and so on. Sit in front of a bottle of rum and When you look for a friend, you're not going to look for a happy friend. You look for a sad friend. Call them and you compound your sadness. You listen to rock music or disco music, immediately your body starts to gyrate and it goes into all kind of contortion. Immediately. Then you go to the church, you listen to hymns, you come to Yogi Hari's ashram, you listen to divine music. Immediately you feel peaceful, you calm, uplifted, isn't it? There's another kind of music that is pervading, called rap music. You listen to that music, and your pants start to fall. Or you want to pull somebody's pants down, not. I'm making a joke, okay? Immediate effect. One day I went to the grocery store, I was standing outside waiting for a ride. I saw this boy walking down and listening to this rock music. And he's pulling up his pants all the time. He came to me, what are you looking at? I'm just enjoying the sceneries. But when you understand, man, that music is so effective, it affects you or influences you immediately, you are very discriminating as to what you listen to. Because of my blessing from my Guru, study with him so much, the foundation he has laid for me with Nada Yoga. That's why so much music is just flowing through. Good divine music. Up to date, I've created over 56 because some I haven't even produced them. Over 56 CDs on bhajan, kirtan, shlokas, mantras, chanting, ragas, and so on. There's a lot of resources. It's also available online and so on. I was surprised. I went to the dentist one time and they're playing all kind of, what kind of music you want to listen? I told them Yogi Hari's music. And they were able to find it. Very interesting. So that is how the name for me came about, Sampoorna Yoga. And I belong to a lineage that is very reputable. Master Shivananda. Of course, it started from Vyasya, thousands of years ago, Vyasya, then through this, what you call Guru Parampara, from Guru to disciple, to Shankaracharya, and then to our present day, Master Shivananda. We say Master Shivananda is our Sadguru. And he dedicated his life, he was a medical doctor, dedicated his life for helping people. Ended up in Rishikesh. Maybe someday I'll tell you a little more of him. And there, 15 years after he became enlightened, people used to follow him. He didn't just take a 2 weeks training course, okay? Lived and practiced. And people start to be attracted to him. And he trained many, many sincere seekers. They stayed with him for 10, 15, 20 years. When they're ready, we send them out, broadcast this knowledge to humanity. Orthodox Hindus were mad with him that you are desecrating this knowledge, this teaching. He said, no, humanity is ready for it. And he wrote, we said, over 300 books. But the same thing he's writing in different ways so that people can benefit from this knowledge. But basically what he taught is the integrated practice. Hatha Yoga, Raja Yoga, Karma. Here I wanted to call my yoga integral yoga, but I couldn't because it's already taken. Swami Satchidananda Ji, integral yoga. Another person, different names. So then I realized how important it is to protect your lineage and your anybody can use Sampoorna Yoga, but get some permission, get my permission for it. I teach how many thousands of students, teachers training course, I encourage them, use. Anyhow. But nature of people, man, immersed in your lower nature, they'll covet something. They wouldn't want to covet anything. Covet something that is beautiful and nice and good. At least they could ask your permission. No. Their lower nature will propel them to want to steal it. So even in the yoga community, that's the first thing that you're learning, yama niyama. Non-lying, non-stealing, non-covetousness, truthfulness. So if you're stealing something, covet it, stealing it, you're violating the very foundation of spiritual evolution. So be aware. And this is what yoga is about. To raise your awareness from the lower level to a higher and higher level. Until you reach that point where you're able to transcend this level of duality, experiencing who you are, that you are divine. You're immortal. That stage is called enlightenment. You're enlightened to the truth that you are divine. It's called liberation. Moksha. You're liberated. And it's a step-by-step process. Liberated from illusion, delusion, superstition. That's one of my definition of yoga. Yoga is a shattering of illusions, delusions, superstition. And to the extent that you're able to do this, that's the extent to which you're raising your awareness to higher and higher level. Until you reach that point where you're able to transcend. That's why it's called transcendental state. Transcending the limitations of body, senses, mind, intellect, ego. And so very briefly summarizing this process. And the process that takes you to that state of identifying with who you really are is also referred to as yoga. And the practice that you're involved in, we say sadhana. Sadhana is a willful, conscious effort, self-effort to elevate your consciousness. Not somebody will say, do it for you. This is one thing that you have to do for yourself. That's why it's called, it is conscious self-effort. I can't do yoga for you. But all my life I practiced and trained and developed that I could disseminate to people. But you have to do it yourself. That's why Master Shivananda, he very clearly stated, he said, an ounce of practice is worth more than tons of theory. It's not that you can equate so much practice to so much tons of theory. Whatever practice you are involved in is more than tons of theory. It's only through self-effort, conscious practice, whatever you're putting in practice, that will have use, will be useful to you. Practice. Don't just amass information. In fact, it can clutter your mind more and take you further and further away from the goal of yoga. When Raja Yoga is very clearly stated, yoga is chitta, vritti, nirodha. Yoga is the control of the thought waves in the mind. So whatever you're doing that you call yoga, it helps to bring you to that point where you can control the thought waves in the mind by reducing gradually or rapidly the agitation in the mind. Then it becomes yoga. So that's my New Year's message for you. I encourage you to spend some time, some part of your life learning, be involved in discipline, practice, way of living your life in a way that continues to elevate you. The knowledge is there, the opportunity is there. Don't wait for crisis situation for you to want to do yoga. This place is here. We are teaching 200 hours and another 300 hours teacher's training course. But you don't have to want. A lot of people come to spend this time here where they can get the right guidance, right knowledge, and we are guided in the right way of how to do your practice. Take advantage of it. Make a New Year's resolution. Come, give yourself this gift. Spend the time to retreat from the world. Retreat and enrich your life with the study and practice of yoga. So, say some prayers to help you to make this kind of resolve. Bless you with good health, peace of mind, good health, peace, and continued progress on the spiritual path. Om, Om, Om. He Prabhu आनंददाता ज्ञान हमको दीजिए शीघ्र सारे दुर्गुणों को दूर हमसे कीजिए लीजिए हमको शरण में, हम सदाचारी बने। ब्रह्मचारी धर्म रक्षक वीर व्रतधारी बने। हे प्रभो आनंद दाता, ज्ञान हमको दीजिए। प्रेम से हम गुरुजनों के नित्य ही सेवा करें। सत्य बोले झूठ त्यागे, मेल आपस में करे। हे प्रभो आनंद दाता, ज्ञान हमको दीजिए। निंद किसी की हम किसी से भूल कर भी ना करें। दिव्य जीवन हो हमारा, तेरे यश गाया करे। हे प्रभो आनंद दाता, ज्ञान हमको दीजिए। Prabhu is another word for God. Hey Prabhu, O Lord, the giver of bliss, bestow on me divine wisdom. Take me who has surrendered unto thee, and make me one of noble qualities. May I always live a life of discipline, and may I always serve my Guru with love and devotion. May I always embrace truthfulness and abandon untruth. May I never be disrespectful to anyone, and may I always live the life divine. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Happy New Year. Prosperous New Year.